Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my first look mini-series. I don't know if it's a mini-series, but it's a series, first look, and it is Thea the Awakening. We're on episode 3. The game is supposed to release tomorrow, the 20th of November, but chances are by the time this actually airs, goes on my channel, and all that wonderful fun stuff, it will probably be on the 20th because I'm like a half a day behind with my uploads, and I'm hoping over the weekend I catch back up so I'm flush again on Monday. We'll see, though. We'll see. Anyhow, guys and gals, I'm in an interesting position right now because we don't have a lot of food, and yet we have a long way to go to get back. Now, as scary as that is, we do have ways of dealing with that. One of those ways is to actually eat the food that we already have. But that's neither here nor there. First, we're going to go in here and we're going to see what we can do about this.
Enter an underground
Alright, we already know about this from last time.
There are two main
We went right last time. Let's go left.
You take a left and go down a long winding corridor with empty alcoves spread about in equal spaces. Each alcove hides a potential doorway to explore. You enter one such opening and you arrive at a circular chamber with some kind of an altar in the middle, steeped in purple light from an unknown source. You find some old cobwebs and dust, but you find nothing of interest.
Alright, well, we didn't end up having to do the horrible, awful fight, and we did manage to get some spider silk, so I will take that as a net win. Looks like it's still there, so maybe it wants us to go into the other fight.
You come back to the ruins, but realize either an earthquake or someone powerful has collapsed the entrance completely.
Okay, well, we can leave, and there it is. Hey, we survived due to good or bad luck. I'm not sure which. But either way, we did survive. How much movement do we have? We have 2. So if we're able to move here, we can still set up camp and gather nuts to eat. So let's do that. Let's go to gathering some rub-a-dub grub. We really need to get more people into our little army of nooblets over here. Oops. Get back in there, matey. Come on, boys and girls. Let's get in there. Well, it's going to take us 3 days, huh? I don't think that's worth it, honestly. So that being said, let's close this and we've already done this, right? Yeah, we've already done it. It doesn't matter. We're not going to stay there for 3 days to get a little bit of food. That's really not going to help us that much. We're going to try to make it all the way back. There's no guarantee that we will be able to do so, but we need to get back here. We need to get more food, and we need to drop off the food that we did already gather. We might be able to make it back in time before we start starving to death. So I'll be a pretty big fan of not dying due to hunger, if at all possible. Alright, the buglets have left. Our expedition party is close to returning. We have 1 day worth of food left. Ooh, there's some big old gigantic spiders of doom over there. Alright, looks like we made it back. Whew, that was close. Alright, let's go and visit the town. Alright, we wanted to transfer all of those over. And I suppose all of these over as well. What is this? Herbs for medicine or for cooking. Alright, well this will help with plagues. There's a better chance of us getting plagues out here than back at home. We still have a child that has yet to come of age. We do have 2 clothing that we can transfer over as well, and I think that we should probably bring the witch along. And I really would like to bring a gatherer along too, but I feel like if we do that, our town will be too pathetic, too weak, too something for us to actually handle. So what we're going to do is go into the town right now, and we need to think about constructing something. We don't have enough resources for this yet. We need is 25 vegetables, and we only have 14. And this will, if I'm not wrong, the pasture will allow us to get 2 more people to our town. Is that what it says? I think that's what the pasture does. I'm not entirely certain. It's kind of a rough scenario, isn't it? Alright, well, we need to go get some more vegetables then, but we need to get more food before we do that. So let's... Oh, that was weird. Let's open this. I didn't want to transfer all of that. I'm sorry. Confirm we have 50 food. We can probably do better than that. Let's go with, yeah, something like that. And we're going to manage supplies, and we're not going to eat these. And we're going to go with that. We're still kind of at a, I don't know, kind of at a standstill. Alright, we do have a logbook here, so we can take a peek here. We're on part 8 of our mission. We've exited that. We've done that. Tactical retreat. Okay, so now what is our next deal that we need to be doing? Alright, we need to explore the dungeon, and we need to craft the food. Those are our options. So let's go take a peek real quick at the ability to actually craft some food. Alright, we can do some roasted meals. No, we can do some cooked meals. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to do this. And we're going to do that. And we're going to hopefully confirm this. And we're going to bring him into the fold. It's going to take him 1 turn to do that. We're going to do 5 of these, which I think is our max anyway. There we go. 5 meat stews, and hopefully this doesn't get eaten. Alright, we're going to close that. We're actually going to go back in there real quick, guys. I'm still not super efficient at all this stuff, just so you know. I'm going to disable the use for new items. And we need to check our expedition group here. They have food for 13 days, which means we can send them back into the wilderness. Wilderness with an S and a T and thing. Ooh, the forward party gets an encounter. Your scouts report something of interest nearby and mark it on your maps. Investigate. Your scouts spot a very unusual landmark in the distance. A statue made entirely out of silver. Ooh, shiny, literally. It is likely that some danger may lurk there, or as no one has looted it yet, but it has a lot of silver up for the taking. Silver, yeah, it's really good against monsters. Worth checking out. Alright, so we're going to get... the place to see. Where is that in comparison to us? Over here. So I feel like, it's probably easier to do... Wow, this map is bigger than I remember it being. Holy... Is there an end? Does it, like, eventually loop all the way around? Oh, man. Does it eventually loop all the way around? I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Whew. That's scary. Well, we could have always used these buttons here to actually see what's up. Do what's next. Let's go get into a fight with our new witch. Alright, you approach the beast, and you have time to decide your plan of action. It's a 1-skull challenge either way. Better play it safe and use some trickery. Brew a poison and plant it in some bait. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to go with that straight-up fight. We haven't done a lot of that. So let's go and do a straight-up fight. Crazed bees, they are a little bit challenging to deal with. In the fact that we're going to try the reshuffle. Hey, it worked! We actually have a really good forward party for once. Who knew that would be a thing? Ooh, and our witch, unfortunately, doesn't seem to have any tactical advantage right now, which makes me a little bit sad. Okay, so the bee has come forward. We could get closer, we can counter offense, and that's what I'm going to do. So we discarded him. And I think if I roll out with our boy here, we'll be okay. Now, when they can't send anyone else in unless they do the move ahead button command thingy. We'll send you into first action. There we go. And we'll send you in next turn around. Chances are he's going to do the same thing, but no stabby stabby poke poke this time. We get one though. And that should really be all we need. I don't foresee us needing anything more, so... I mean, we can overkill it a little bit if we wanted to. Oh, also, I didn't tell you guys about this. This is something I've learned. You'll see a few of these people have a shield value here. This will be added to the defense. So anytime you actually have shielding, it gets added immediately to your defense. So you'll see he has 14 plus 12. It's because he had 12 shielding. If we put her in, she would have 6 plus 12. That's 18 shielding. The shielding will mitigate all damage before any kind of wounds take place, from what I've been able to glean from playing the game for so many hours. So ideally, honestly, I should have looked a little bit closer and probably placed him first. That way, when they initiated one of these guys to come in and stab me, it would have hit the shielding as opposed to hitting my character. But, again, I digress. Everybody gets to party! Alright, so we're going to just slaughter them. There's no chance for any of them. I'm not sure how we got a double swing on our boy there, but that's cool. Alright, so we got 1 wound. It should heal up on its own, but we ended up getting 1 chunk of amber. Not sure what that's good for yet, but we'll find out soon enough. We're also really close to a level up. I don't know how this works, guys. This is one of the things. I think it levels up your characters, but I don't know for sure. I'm not entirely certain. Alright. Looks like we're still gathering meat and everything else. We can close that up, and we have decided to finally cook up some food, which is pretty nice. And we were victorious in our little movement there to do things. Alright, so we're going to go take a peek real quick at our group here. And I don't remember, it was you. You have 1 wound, so we're going to actually rest. Or end the turn. Ah, here we go. Here's another one of our children that has grown up. This one not as bright as the other one that we had, as he's only got the 3 basic ones. So we really need a gatherer. So we have a worker, a crafter. We need to definitely get this guy going here. So we have Nikolay. Alright, very nicely done. We can right click to see his properties. And yes, he's going to be a gatherer. Hopefully he's got some decent gathering skill. Yeah, he's got 5. Which means we're going to add him to our away party. Or our forward party as it is. And we shall be happy.
Yes, wonderful. You made your first batch of prepared food. No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook. Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck!
Alright, we gotta build a building for our boy, and we also acquired some clay and some gold. Alright then, 1 building to build. Off we go. Alright, and here we are. Abilities improved. Your people's abilities have improved. Click to see the details. Ooh, here we go. The forward party. All these folks got +1 stealth, +1 health, +1 tactics, 2 to medic. Nice. +1 health, +1 tactics, and +1 will. I like that a lot. And apparently our home team here also... Oh, and he even got it when he came in to play. Very nice. So he actually got a level up as soon as he started. Very nice. Nikolay. Alright, 2 will, 1 will, 1 damage, and intelligence. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Ostoya. And we're going to go to, I think, like, equipment. We're going to check out Nikolay. Sorry. We're going to check him out. He has nothing right now. And that's okay. We can give him a shield if we wanted to. I'm thinking maybe that's not the best play. Because we have Fat Man here who can also... Well, he can't quite use the shield. You have a 2-handed sword. You have a weird thorn, pokey, stabby thing. So really, nobody else needs the shield right now, so we can put it on you. It's a rib cage, guys. Have yourself a second rib cage to keep you safer. Alright, so what are we going to do now? We are going to go to inventory. We're going to drag Nikolay out of there. And we're going to give him just a little bit more food. Just a little. We're going to go with maybe give him 10 food. Close that out. We'll have him join up with our boys down here. I thought I could move him, but apparently I can't. Alright, we're going to actually... We can move. Alright, we're going to move here. I was considering going down here and doing something. Alright, we have another forward group encounter. As you make your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spider webs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men. Your village needs the herbs. Send the herbalist to pick them and keep watch. Okay. Your herbalist quickly picks the right herbs, while the rest of your men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice there's a larger patch further down the path. However, the area is sticky with a white blanket of webs thrown all over it. I think I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go with take what you've got already and leave the place. I've actually done this before, and it did not end well. But here's the other option. The leader of your party steps up with the grace of Svarog. I don't know, was it Svarog? The grace of Svarog, we've survived the darkness. Surely some spiders can't beat us. Yeah, that's not true. The spiders wrecked me last time I did that. I am not going to play it bold and beautiful. I'm going to play it scared and safe, where we don't end up dying, theoretically. Alright, can we move, please? There we go. Alright, and we are strong now? We have everyone? I would like to see my people. You, join the rest of the crew, and bring your food with you. Yeah. Alright, so we now have a gatherer, so if we set up camp at someplace, or when we go back to where there's actual food, like we're going back up to the veggies so we can do what we need to do for... I don't remember what it was. Were we going to craft a building, I think it was? I think that was the play. We're going to actually be able to do that, so that's kind of the move right now. And I know we're close, but we still can't do it yet. Oh, forward party encounter again. Ooh, you have started a challenge with 2 broken skeletons and an unliving corpse. Alright, I guess we begin combat here. Well, we can try the reshuffle again. Very nice, much better. Well, better. I wouldn't say much better. Alright, let's keep in play. And hey, we get to start it off. Alright, we're going to start with our boy Stepan, because he's kind of a boss. And then we're going to also go with her. Alright, very nice. We can end our turn. They have 2 offensive cards. They can only play 1. We're going to use counter offense again. This is an amazing skill, by the way, guys. If you didn't realize, this is super good because, look, bam, we just removed 1 of them. They are no longer able to use that. All they can really do is send 1 person in to attack us right now. The downside is this dude's super tanky, like ridiculously tanky. So what we're going to do is probably throw you in and end the turn. And then he's going to play 1 card here that he can actually attack with at the start. And we're going to try to go for broke here by eliminating him a little bit there. And we even jumped up in rank there, which isn't bad. We can confuse this guy as well, preventing him from being able to do anything, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So he can't do anything. We can throw her in if need be. And we... well, I should have shielded first. Maybe we can go first action? Okay, so she's no longer the end result. So all of ours will move before any of his. Most of them twice. So here we go, guys. Let's watch this. I wanted to change a setting, too. But I can't do it. I want to actually slow down the combat a little bit more so you guys can see a little better what's happening. So what should happen is she'll be skipped. He'll attack for 15, which won't kill him. But her attack of 15 should kill him. And then we'll have an attack of 4, which won't do much. And then we'll have another attack of 11, which will probably be enough to drop him. So in 1 turn, we should drop all these if I did my math correctly. Let's find out. Big hit and the kill. Small hit and the kill. So there you go. Oh yeah, and then we also get to fight his extra hand. If you kill everything that's on the field, you actually go into the hand. If he had more cards than he could deploy, you actually get to attack those as well. If not, after the 2 phases of fighting, you get to continue with the cards that you have left. Just so you guys know what was going on there. Alright, we got another rib cage and 1 experience and 1 more research point. We're pretty close to being able to research something else. And apparently Stoya gets something to go on and do here. He's so happy. Alright, today looks like a good day. Your people saw a magnificent stork fly past your village and perch on top of a chimney. Storks are known omens for good luck. At least to those whom they deem worthy. Hurrah! Stork is bound to bring some good fortune. Oh look, there's a baby in the cabbage. That's not creepy at all. Not even a little bit. Huh, sure enough, a baby was discovered soon after. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we kill that and eat it or something. Or maybe we feed it to our dogs. I don't know. Cabbage babies? Not really. You know, I've heard of Cabbage Patch Kids. Didn't think they were a thing, but apparently I'm wrong. Alright, what are we looking at here? We're looking at the end of our turn. Actually, no, we're not looking at the end of our turn. We're gonna go take a peek here. We should be close enough. I'm gonna check this. I don't know for certain, but I think if we camp here, we can still gather the veggies because we're close enough. We can go one square or one hex out from where we're at. One tile out is what I was leaning toward there. Alright, well, unfortunately, Nico... Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, the witch is a really good gatherer, too. Oh, we're in an amazing spot right now. Alright, one turn to gather that up, and I bet our witch can gather some wood in one turn, too. What? Look at that, folks. Amazing. Very nice. So, okay, so let's take a peek here real quick. So this guy's got 5. If we throw 5 in here... So each point of gathering is 10 points needed here. She's got 7 points, so she gets 70. So he's got 5, that's 50, and he's got 3. Technically, you think that would be 80, but apparently it's only 65. I guess there's diminishing returns or something along those lines, but still, I'm pretty happy with this. This is actually really good. So we'll be able to gather up all the fruits and vegetables that we need in order to do what we need to do back here. We're getting pretty close to running out of time, guys, but I would still very, very much like to get everything handled, done, and finished before the end of this episode. We'll see, though. We'll see. The chances are there's going to be one more episode, guys. It might not be on Saturday. Saturday and I think Sunday are both looking pretty full, but I might be back on Monday. But don't forget, guys, the 20th of November is when this game releases. I'm sorry, I'm running out of speech power here. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the death pizza my wife got me for lunch. It was very bland, but it's making me feel a little less than amazing. Food. Can't live with it. Well, you can live with it, but then you eat it and then it's gone, so then you get sad. But you definitely can't live without it because you will die. It's not good. You cannot go your entire life without eating. Alright, well, I'm a pretty big fan of how this is all working out. Let's take a look at our supplies. We are not using the vegetables. We did get 14 so far. And we have enough for 7 days worth of food, it looks like. So we should still be okay. Oh, and this is what we get for the variety of foods carried. For 2, we get +1 health. We get +1 willpower, +1 shielding, and dexterity. Okay. 5, you get +1 movement. Wow, that's pretty epic. We get +2 intelligence, 2 perception, 2 will. Then we get +4 health for 7 different types of foods. +3 damage and ranged damage. Holy crap. +1 more HP and 1 additional health per turn. And we got another movement point with 10 foods. That's crazy. Like, super crazy. I think we're just going to go with the regular wood to burn. Not sure why we were burning other stuff, but I suppose I allowed that. That's my own fault. Alright, we're going to sit here for a few turns. Probably up to turn 36. Gathering up food and veggies. Oh, Astoya has an encounter. Uh-oh. +4 spore. This might be bad. We only have one real fighter. We need to reshuffle if we can. Oh, we didn't get him in. Oh, that's pretty weak. Alright, well, let's go with it, I guess. Oh, at least we get to go first. Alright, well, she's got some shielding, or he's got some shielding. Dervin. Okay, we're going to end our turn. Snake. Oh, that's pretty rough. Alright, we're going to counter tactic now. That didn't work. Oh no, their tactic was higher than we are. Oh man, we're going to get wrecked here. This is not good. We're going to have to get close. Oh, we can't even do that. No, this is going to go very poorly for us. I'm pretty sure we get destroyed here. This is why you want to have a pretty good balance of attackers and defenders in both your forward party and your back party. Or your base. Right now we only have really one warrior. We're just going to get destroyed. This is going to be just god-awful. I mean, maybe we can pull the upset here. We can kill off the snake, and we do move first. But then we're gonna... Well, he's gonna be confused. We're gonna get hit with the bat. We might pull this out. It's gonna be close either way. Alright, so we killed the snake. The bat's gonna slap us. We're gonna drop him. Oh, we're okay. It's not as bad as it looked. Alright, we lost one person. Hopefully they didn't die and they're just wounded and we can recover from it. But Dervin's pretty hurt off of that. We got ourselves a what? An enchanted bone. Someone has spent a good amount of time and energy to imbue regular bones with magic. Enchanted bones are more durable and acquire a mysterious green glow. That did not go super well, but it could have gone far worse. Oh, and we're going to get attacked on our party, too. Same exact fight we had before. Ugh. Stop doing our... No, it didn't do it. Why does it do that? I don't... Oh my. Huh. Alright, well, we can't counter the offense. They've already used it. Well, I guess I can confuse you. And I can get you in there. Okay, we're going to end the turn. They're going to have a counterplay here. But man, they have some pretty rugged individuals. Can I use first action on you? Nope, I cannot. This is going to be a little bit difficult. I mean, we have way more people that can attack than they do. So maybe if we just spam out everybody we have, we can win this? Alright, let's see. Alright, a little bit of a slap there. I dropped him. Did some damage there. A little bit of an attack there. We killed him off, and we're going to be able to murder him. And I think we got away with minor wounds. Yeah, they seem to be pretty minor. We got another rib cage and another bone. A monster bone this time around. Okay, let's go take a peek inside of our inventory now. And if I'm not wrong, we should have over 50. We do. Over 50 vegetables. So we can probably break camp and head back to town. We did manage to survive, which I'm kind of impressed by. So we'll head back down here. We will end our turn once more. There's a lot of things coming out to kill us. They seem very unhappy that we exist. Alright, we also have the ability to get something else here if we wanted to. Let's see if we can't craft something slightly more amazing. A one-handed sword. One-handed axes. I think I'm going to go with bows. We'll confirm that one. That's going to be our research. Construction might have been the better play, honestly, but So when do I do better plays, right guys? Right. Alright, Astoya's individual is probably pretty wrecked. I'm hoping that we survive it. Alright, well, we're going to end our turn and see. And what do we have? Food supplies low. Not the village, but you. Gonna get you back inside the village. And what we're going to do now is go to Astoya. We're going to go to, inventory here. We're going to move our vegetables over, confirm. Then we're going to go back to the village overview. We're going to construct the pasture, which we should have enough to do now. And we have to use wood. We have to use vegetables. And we can use, I guess, gold. Let's do that. Say, well, you know what? We don't need to use gold. I mean, we have a lot of fuel. We're getting a lot of that, so why don't we use that? Alright, we can add, produces food each turn, and it will attract humans. A +2 to attract humans. Does anything go up when we use gold instead? No, it doesn't look like it. So it's just whatever you need to make the building. Alright, there we go. It's going to take us 300 production points. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Speech is hard, apparently. Vuk, can you do something, buddy? It's take you 6 turns. Does he help at all? Nah, not really. Alright, so there we go. We're going to roll out with him doing that. We're going to close that off. We're actually going to go back into Astoya because I think we still need to deliver ourselves some rub-a-dub grub to our forward party. We'll confirm that. And can my forward party make any movement? They can. I don't want them to join, though. They can't move at all. It's kind of weak. Alright, we're going to end our turn one more time. And it looks like we have healed from our horrible, horrible, debilitating wounds, which is fantastic, by the way. Hold on, let me take a peek one more time. Okay, so if I move here, I can't do anything yet, but I should be able to soon. Alright, we're going to come back here. We're going to go here and snag up... Oh, I don't know. We can probably produce something, but we're crafting, so actually we can't. Or we're constructing. Anyway, folks, I'm going to break off the episode here. We're about 30 minutes in, and I feel as though we've accomplished quite a bit. You guys have a pretty good understanding of how the game is played. And there's still quite a few things we can still do. I mean, we're mostly through the tutorial. Not entirely, but we're mostly through it. We're still constructing or cooking some more food for our boy. I think we only had 5 that we could cook. And soon we'll be able to cook a little bit more. I'm going to go here and try to get the additional 5 if I can. And nope, that's not what we wanted. We wanted the roasted meals, apparently. Yeah, there it is. So we're getting close, but we're not quite there just yet. So I'm going to confirm that. We don't have anyone on it just yet, but that's okay. We can actually put 5 points there and have our really, really bad warrior start. It would only take him 65 turns, but at least it'll be in the queue. And after the 5 turns, I think we should have enough to finish off the cooked food that they need. Though I think we already finished that, didn't we? Because we get more. We got 18 in one shot, didn't we? Isn't that how it worked? I think it was. What? Do I know what this is? I assume... Alright, we'll go into inventory and take a peek, guys. I know I'm about to break out the episode, but still. Yeah, the meat stew is what we made. Anyway, folks, we are well on our way to victory in all things, and it's sweet, sweet, nice style. The last thing we need to do for the tutorial is probably going to be the building of the thing, and then after that's done, we'll play out the next episode, and that should do it for this first look. I very well possibly may come back to this down the road. I may stream it at some point. I don't know, guys. I've been trying to finish off my stream and actually shut it down for a bit. And then community days are going to be coming in the new year, but I don't know. I don't know. There's certain times that I may just feel like randomly streaming. Maybe I won't go to it with a set schedule and I'll just stream whenever, and I'll try to announce it ahead of time. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you back on Monday, I want to say, with the final episode of this first look at Thea, the Awakening. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.